What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos True Stories. Let me give a shout out to Cutes, because as soon as I turn the camera on, Cutes just called me, so I can't answer the phone. And I was thinking, I did a video with the Kitchen Crips, and Kitchen Mo, he gave his government name, and he said, I ain't never ashamed to say my name. So I was thinking, I ain't never ashamed to shout out another channel that support mine, so I got this Watch This t-shirt on today. So shout out to Bam from Front Hood Compton.
Come on, y'all, let's take a ride. Don't you say shit, just get inside. It's time to take your ass on another kind of trip, cause you can't have to hop if you don't have to hit. Grab your cat with the extra clip and close your eyes and hit the switch. We're going to a place where everybody kick it, dead after kick it. Ain't no blood, ain't no flipping, ain't no drunk ass nigga said tripping. Everybody got a stack and it ain't no crack. And it really don't matter if you're white or black. I wanna take you there like a staple singers. Put something in the tank and I know that I can bring it. If you can't take the hit, get your ass out the kitchen. We on a mission.
That was it. I never stopped banging. I started banging hard, then I got so hard till it was a shame.
Today's story takes place in LA, 1998, right? So I got out of prison in 97 the first time, and around Christmas time, right before Christmas, I got this gold Bank America Visa card with a high-ass limit. So I spoiled the kids and spoiled the family for Christmas, right? I had never done Christmas like that, even with all the winning and losing and gambling. I had never had a Christmas like that. So it was a fresh welcome home. So going into 98, I was doing good, and I had won the Super Bowl, which I had predicted while I was in prison. When I left everybody in prison, I told them, I said, look, I ain't gonna leave y'all no money, but I'm gonna leave y'all some game. And I told them who was gonna be in the Super Bowl and who was gonna win the Super Bowl. So when I got out, I bet that. And both teams went to the Super Bowl, and I became a winner. So 98 is fresh. It's a good start for me. So here comes March, right? And at the time, I was staying at two residences, on Eileen and with my kids and their mother in the 30s, right on the border of Fruittown, Brim, right? And so she had bought me this computer, because as I come home, my sister's teaching me about the computer, so I'm learning about the computer, and now my kid's mother buys me a computer. So I go buy a printer, scanner, I go buy all the extra accessories, all that stuff. So I set it up in our bedroom, or her bedroom. And so I'm on the computer and shit, and it's March Madness. It's only appropriate that I tell this March Madness story in 2023 second round, because this is when it took place, in March of 98. So I'm going past one of my homies' house, right, where the Athens Parks hang out. And it's a bunch of Damus out there, about 5, 6 Damus out there. And I stop in the middle of the street on my way to my girl's house. And like, what's up, Kev? What you got up? I said, nothing, man. These t-shirts. Back then we called white dope t-shirt, right? That was the throw-off before the FBI and the police got up on the word. So I'm messing with these t-shirts. And what kind of t-shirt? You got some work? I'm like, nah, man, I'm finna print up some t-shirts. Man, everybody fell out laughing, man. They laughed at me, and I was embarrassed. I ain't gonna lie, I was embarrassed. I didn't have no comeback. Usually I'm sarcastic, or I'll shoot a love back. I didn't have no comeback. I'm really embarrassed, right? And so, because I guess t-shirts didn't make no money, or people didn't think they made no money. Mind you, a whole lot of people opened up t-shirt stores after that, and the swap meet was already selling them. That's where I really got the idea from. But I'm like, they selling some bullshit. I'm going to sell some shit that's going to sell, right? Some gangster shit. Some shit with blood drawings on it, some Crip drawings, some hood drawings. You know what I'm saying? The different assets of the ghetto, right? That people are proud of and would be happy to sport these t-shirts. That's how I think I'm gonna make my money. So the homie Penn, and Penn's always a good dude. I had him on my live stream before. Penn's a good dude. And he, so Penn ain't just like he laughed, but he's not laughing hard and outrageous and trying to embarrass me like the other homies from the other side, right? So Penn said, man, check this out, man. I got this newspaper. It's got this online gaming, man. You can bet sports online. I'm like, man, I'm cool on that. He like, man, here, just take this paper and check it out, man. It might be something you're interested in. So I take the paper because I know the homie's serious and I know the homie like to get money and we a lot alike. So I take the paper. I go to the house and I find it interesting. I go to betonsports.com because I did my research on the 10 best websites or whatever, 10 suggested websites, and this one seemed to be the one, and it was. Very honest website, paid out, and now it's like a private entry in order to get in. Somebody that already has an account have to endorse you. Long story short, I put $300 in the account just to get started. $300 for a real hardcore gambler is nothing. So I'm gonna put the $300 in there just to see how it go. And I was never good at NBA basketball or college basketball. I'm better at any other sport. Man, I'll take hockey or soccer and do better than I would in basketball, right? Prior to me going to prison. So I get up out of prison and I put the $300 in the account, right? So this is March 1998. I said that about 3 times already. And so I make some bets. The games are very boring, man. And, they're going kind of weird. So I get up and I leave. I ain't got time for that bullshit. That's just wasting my life, knowing the result is going to be failure. So I go back to Eileen, the house that I grew up in. I got pigeons fresh out. And so I'm playing with my pigeons. I'm training my pigeons. I'm starting to get ready to breed my pigeons and fly my pigeons. So that's what I do all day. When the day is over, I go back to her spot and I check the scores. And lo and behold, man, I made a couple of 10-team parlays for crumbs. And they still good. Like 3 or 4 tickets are still good, right? For those of you that don't know, it's hard as hell to hit a 10-team parlay, especially with the point spread. If you read my book, Sprung, or you know me personally from back in the day, hitting 10-team parlays was a regular thing for me throughout the years. Like, I hit several of them every year. They may pay $40,000, may pay $60,000, may pay $80,000. I never hit one for more than $80,000, but it depends how much you bet on them. You know what I mean? When you bet 10 teams, you don't really want to bet a lot of money. Unless you just won big somewhere else and you just want to throw it out there and take a shot at being a millionaire. You know what I mean? But what I did required a lot of studying and focus, man. And if you don't have that, you're just not gonna be successful. You can't just check teams and win. You know what I'm saying? You can't just pick all favorites or all underdogs. And I was actually picking favorites. Like, I'm winning 10 teamers with 10 favorites. That's hard to do in itself, because it's hard for these teams, these good teams, to cover a spread against these underdogs that's really trying to make a name for themselves in a tournament. Not only do you help your school and you get national attention, it can help individual players make it to that next level, to the NBA. And I hit several of them, man, for crumbs though, and one real big. I was losing it back on straight bets. I'm trying to pick one game. That's how you know it's hard to hit 10 teams. When you pick one game and can't win, imagine picking 10. So in a parlay, all 10 games have to win. If one team lose, you lose. So you got to win them all. And I'm like, wow. So I'm checking them out, and boom, I hit. And plus I had like 300 in there already, extra to play with, right? And I think they gave me a little bonus or something. But regardless, I hit on a couple of tickets, 10 teamers, like 8 teams with 2 money lines, something like that, right? And now I'm up 28 racks. I mean, this is the second round, like day three of basketball, and I'm up 28 racks, homie. So I'm telling my baby mama, I'm on. There's 28,000 in my account. So she said, yeah, you need to buy me a car. So I thought about it. I said, I ain't never bought her nothing. You know what? She kept the kids while I was gone. She gave me a spot to come home to, even though I have one. I'm like, she cool, she straight. Used to come visit me and all that, but despite what else went on while I was gone. And so, all right, let's go get a car. So we go out to Sun Valley. Sun Valley had this car lot where they put together wrecked cars. Basically new cars that got wrecked. I forgot the name of it. So we in Sun Valley and we go to this lot. And this lot got all these nice cars, mostly Benzes and BMWs. And she liked this BMW. I didn't want to spend that much money. And that car kind of fly right there. But I'm like, it's going to be in the family. I'll go ahead and get the car, right? So I tell the salesman, I want this car right here. But I like this Benz too. I want this Benz too. I don't have enough for both. In fact, I only bought 20 racks with me. And this BMW was like 27, 28 racks, something like that. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, I got the money though. I'm going to give you 20 racks. I'll make the monthly payment, so I'll bring you the cash back. And he not going for it. He don't talk to no manager or no other salesman, none of that. So I'm like, damn, man. Because I couldn't show income or show a job, they wouldn't give me the car. So I'm like, damn, that's messed up. So we go back to the house. And I'm telling her, yeah, we're going to go back and get the car. Of course, I still got 8 racks in the bank account. I mean, in the betting account. So now I want to get her that car, but I want that Benz too. I had no idea that she went and told all her family members that I was buying her this new BMW. I didn't tell her to do that, but I did tell her I was going to get the car. So she goes on to tell everybody about this BMW. One day I'm at the house chilling. The phone rings, collect call, I accept. It's my brother and Baby Wino. They were cellies at the time. So I'm on the phone with Baby Wino and my brother, and I'm telling them I wish they was out here because I'm out here trying to get it. I'm like, man, I wish y'all was with me, man. We could go to Vegas and get this paper, bro. I'm sitting here online killing them. And my baby mama gets frustrated, seemingly. She seems frustrated. Now she's complaining about me being on the phone, complaining about me spending too much time on the computer, too much time with the pigeons. She's complaining about every damn thing. So now I'm confused. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm getting ready to look out for her and all that, and now everything's a problem, everything's a situation. But I know in my heart, when females do that from the past and from present experience, when females do that, they're usually trying to decide if they want to be with you or another dude. Like, their emotions and their feelings are so wrapped up that they'll just find a reason not to like you because they really feeling somebody else, right? So while she's complaining and I'm trying to do right. So now I gotta try to hide from her to do my studying, because it's hard to win if you're not studying and you're not watching the games. So now I'm not watching my games, I'm not studying, I'm not scoreboard watching. So it's becoming difficult for me, right? So I tell her I'm finna go to the store. So I go sit in the car just so I could look at the scores and things. I go to the house to try to catch a game, you know what I'm saying? And it was really uncomfortable. And it was taking away time from actually being with the kids and perfecting my craft. And I bet the money trying to get more money, I lose the 8 racks. So it's nighttime now. It's like dinner time. She's a good cook. She's a great cook. She would always cook. So it's dinner time, and I run and turn the computer on. She's mad about that. So I go sit with the kids and her, and we eat. She ain't too happy. She's holding her head down and stuff, and kids go to bed, we go to the bedroom. I go to the computer in the bedroom. she's hot. She's mad about that. So she tells me, she yells at me, she's gonna disconnect the computer if she see me on the computer again. And I'm like, wow, like I'm trying to get her some paper. I'm trying to get some money. Now, there is a part of her that could have probably said he gonna lose the money back. You know, people think negative always when you talk about gambling and money, right? Could have been that. I got my own suspicions. So I pleaded with her. I'm like, baby, and I rarely ever called her baby. Baby, work with me, not against me. I'm trying to explain to her, we gonna have big things. We gonna have a lot of great things. Everything's gonna be all right. You just gotta quit sweating me, give me my peace. So I had this bomb-ass cordless phone, and she's on the phone. It's okay for her to be on the phone, but not for me, right? So now I'm like in a hurry, because I gotta hurry up and bet while she's out the room, and I need to hurry up and get this money, because they're gonna be off for the rest of the week until the next weekend, next Thursday. I'm talking about the basketball games. And so I'm betting large now. I'm betting 5,000 a game, 4,000 a game. And winning some, losing most, until all the money's gone. So I go out, I hear her on the cordless, I go into the room, and now she's quiet, and she's looking upset. So I'm busted. Now I gotta go take this 20 and go start betting because I gotta get her that car. So I'm like, what's wrong? And she ignores me. I mean, you ignore me, and you know I'm supposed to get you this car. You know what I'm saying? She's showing frustration, but she gonna really be pissed when she find out I can't get that car. So I mess off the whole 20 racks, and I have to go tell her, like, we not getting no car. We ain't getting you a car, we ain't getting me a car, we ain't getting a new car. I messed all the money off. So then I tell her, well, I'm being sarcastic. Well, I hope you happy now. What you mean? I just lost all the money. I lost all the money, man. I kid you not. I lost everything. So she's hot. And apparently, I'm hearing her get phone calls, and I hear her say, he lost the money. We ain't getting no car. I ain't getting no car. I'm saying to myself, damn, why she tell them them high expectations? I'm like, maybe she wanted to brag. Maybe she felt good. Maybe she was bragging on me. Maybe she was saying that she made the right decision to stick with me. I don't know, but she was very upset. March Madness, or Mad in March, wasn't just a saying no more. It held true in our household. For the time being, I tipped my SCAP to her for being there when I got out and, letting me be with my family, letting us be together and sharing some good times and, sharing time together and all of that good stuff, man. She was there for me in a lot of ways, but yeah, this was disheartening, and this was a terrible March. If I never knew our relationship was going to shit after that, then I would never know. Because that was one bad moment. I knew it was a wrap after that. It was only a matter of time after that. I may have bought a couple more years, including a violation, but I knew it was all bad from that day forward. It was really bad before that because I was gone, but this was the explanation point. But that's going to do it for this episode of KM Video True Stories. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Much love, peace, salute.
Sitting reminiscing about the